Resonance of the Unseen. Chapter 4. Shadows and Laughter. Back in the dim light of his room in Harborton, Ted sat with his guitar resting silently in his lap. The walls, once witnesses to his creative outbursts and fits of laughter, now stood as silent companions in his solitude. In these quiet hours, the doubts crept in like uninvited guests, their whispers echoing in the corners of his mind. Ted's humour, ever present, became his refuge in these moments. He'd strum a melancholic tune and quip to the empty room, "Well, at least the ghosts in here appreciate my music." But the laughter that followed was hollow, a stark contrast to the vibrant echoes of the town square. The next morning, after a night without sleep, he wandered through Harborton's streets. His banter with the locals was tinged with a darker edge. "Just spreading cheer and existential dread," he'd joke, but behind his eyes there was a trace of genuine sorrow. The townspeople laughed, yet some began to notice the subtle shift in Ted's demeanor, the slight falter in his smile. After days and nights like those, Ted would often gaze up at the stars, pondering his place in the grand scheme of things. "If I'm just a speck in the universe, at least I'm a speck with a guitar," he'd muse bitterly, his usual warmth replaced with a resigned acceptance of his loneliness. He knew each day was becoming a battle between his public persona and his private anguish. Ted's music, once a source of joy, now echoed his inner turmoil, the notes a mix of hope and despair. Yet, even in his darkest moments, he couldn't fully let go of his humour, his shield against the world's harshness. Ted could feel the internal struggle and began writing a new song, the words painting a picture of a man wrestling with his demons while clinging to the laughter that had always been his salvation. It was a dance of shadows and light, with Ted caught in the middle, trying to find his way through the darkness.